Chill out, Sheldon.
I'm not Sheldon, I'm the Flash.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best cosplays and costumes on The Big Bang Theory.
See? People get it.
2 weeks ago, I was an astronaut.
Yeah, well, now you're a Smurf. Keep walking.
Oh my God, you look amazing.
I find you guilty of murder because you are killing it.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best costumes and the funniest costumed moments. Go and put on that jester hat your mother made for you, and leave us a comment below. Number 10, Willy Wonka. The season 6 Halloween episode is one that we'll be coming back to on multiple occasions on this list, starting with Stuart as Willy Wonka.
Hello. It's a great party.
Thank you.
And not the kinda creepy Johnny Depp version, but the OG, creepy in a different way, Gene Wilder Willy Wonka from 1971. While the costume is great, his personification of the character needs a little work. When he has the opportunity to flirt with a sexy witch, Stuart reverts to his own brand of creepy. The kind with prescription pills rather than chocolate rivers and candy flowers.
The monster foods, they're really fun.
Oh, yes, thank you. I like to think of fun things like that because I'm fun. I'm not clinically depressed at all.
Number 9, Dr. Emmett Brown and Clara Clayton.
I see you are dressed as Doc Brown from Back to the Future. May I assume that Amy is going as his wife, Clara Clayton, from Back to the Future Part 3?
She is.
Back to the Future Part 3 gets the least respect in the awesome trilogy.
Emmett Brown at your service, Miss.
Clayton.
So it was nice to see Sheldon and Amy's ode to it with their costumes in the final season's Halloween episode.
Why are you laughing? His statement was factually correct.
Although we never got to see them together, by the time Amy showed up, Sheldon had removed his costume and was moping in his office because his friends had laughed at Howard's Sheldon costume.
Hey, why aren't you in your costume?
I just didn't feel like it.
You get that I'm wearing a corset because of you, not because I'm tired of breathing?
We're not sure why he was so mad. It's not like the guys called him yellow.
Nobody calls me yellow.
Number 8, the Smurfs. And here we are back at the season 6 Halloween party, this time with Bernadette and Howard Smurf.
How do I look?
Fine.
Uh-oh. Is someone a little blue?
The costumes are pretty good, and we are uber impressed with the full blue paint job they both obviously had to endure. However, the best part about these costumes is the Bernadette jokes that went with them.
Hey, I just spent the last 3 hours coloring myself blue. I'm gonna be washing paint out of my Smurf for a month.
From calling Howard Drinky Smurf to her erotic use of Smurf as a noun. Also, given how happy and optimistic the Smurfs are, it's a little darkly funny to see a moping, feeling sorry for himself Howard in costume.
Me, what did I do? Oh, Howard. Stop talking about space so much. Nobody likes it.
Number 7, RBG and the Constitution. We all know how much Raj likes a good, some would say tortured pun.
Night of the Living Garlic Bread?
It's funny because bread sounds like dead.
Just look at his menu for that season 6 Halloween party we keep referencing. So no one should be surprised when he also punifies his Halloween costumes as he did on a couple of occasions.
I was thinking of dressing up as Indiana Jones's mocha-skinned love child. Indian Jones.
First, there was Indiana Jones's ethnic love child, Indian Jones. And then there was Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
And I want to say Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
So close, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Or, as he calls the costume, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Initially, we aren't aware that it's part of a couple's costume until he shows up with Anu, dressed up as the US Constitution. But unlike the Constitution, their relationship wasn't built to last.
Oh, that's great. He's a Supreme Court Justice and you're the US Constitution.
Yep. He interprets me.
Number 6, the Doppler effect.
I don't care if anybody gets it, I'm going as the Doppler effect.
No, it's not.
If I have to, I can demonstrate. Meow.
While the show's first Halloween episode is best remembered for being the moment of Penny and Leonard's first kiss, coming up a close second just might be Sheldon's costume.
So what time does the costume parade start?
Was he a zebra or an employee of Foot Locker? No, he was the Doppler effect. which, as we all know, is the change in frequency of a wave in relation to an observer who is moving relative to the wave's source.
It's the apparent change in the frequency of a wave caused by relative motion between the source of the wave and the observer.
Oh, sure, I see it now, the Doppler effect.
Sheldon refuses to change, even though he ends up spending most of the time explaining the costume to people. And if we're being totally honest, we still aren't sure we get it either.
Oh, hey guys, you having a good time?
Given the reaction to my costume, this party is a scathing indictment of the American education system.
Number 5, Raggedy Ann and Raggedy C-3PO.
Sheldon, get in here.
I should have picked Hickey.
Quick, what's the biggest benefit of being in a relationship? We're going to guess that you didn't say a couple's Halloween costume. In fact, if that cracked the top 10, we'd be surprised.
Now, imagine this. You and I entering Stuart's party, and all eyes turn to see America's most beloved and glamorous couple.
Yeah?
R2-D2 and C-3PO.
But for Sheldon, it's definitely near the top of the list. So he's actually very excited about his first Halloween party with Amy.
What if we were to go as dinner table favorites Salt and Pepper?
You know salt makes me retain water, and my cousin William was ground to death in a pepper factory accident.
Until it comes time to pick the couple they are going to costume up as, because to Sheldon's surprise, Amy doesn't want to go as Hewlett and Packard. Eventually, they compromise on Raggedy Ann and Raggedy C-3PO. Sheldon considered it a loss, but it was a win for us.
I'm Raggedy Ann, and he's Raggedy C-3PO.
It was a compromise. I lost.
Number 4, Inspector Gadget.
Do-do-do-do-do, Inspector Gadget.
It's one of Sheldon's 2 favourite cartoon theme songs, but as far as Big Bang costumes go, Leonard's Inspector Gadget landed at number 4 on our list.
Why do girls' costumes have to be sexy, but guys' costumes don't?
Say that again with this helicopter on my head.
It's a simple costume, basically just a long grey trench coat with a hat, but it's the hat that takes it from okay to okie dokie. Not only does it have the helicopter blades, but he's also rigged them to spin, which we dig. It does look rather annoying to have to hold one of the handles at all times in order to keep it on, but hey, we don't have to wear it, so no Go-Go Gadget skin off our Go-Go Gadget backs.
So here we are, on Halloween, on this couch. Does it ring any bells?
Really? We're still doing
I'm
this?
just surprised you don't remember our first kiss.
Number 3, Star Trek: The Next Generation.
And we're blending, and we're blending, and we're done.
As far as the craftsmanship goes, the Star Trek The Next Generation costumes the guys put together for their trip to Bakersfield Comic-Con might just be the best of the show.
Come on, guys, let's do this.
Yeah, I'm sweating my bald cap off.
Leonard as Picard, Sheldon as Data, Raj as Worf, and Howard as a member of the Borg all look great, and we're sure they would have won any costume competitions at the convention.
Phases on the Borg.
That is, if they'd made it to the convention. But as fans remember, Leonard's car was stolen while they were doing a photo shoot, and they never made it to Bakersfield.
Oh my God, Leonard, someone's stealing your car.
What? Hey! Hey! Come back here!
Oh, stealing is against the law.
Number 2, each other.
Hey, Sheldon.
Hello.
While the Next Generation costumes might have been the most well-made outfits, when a few members of the group dressed up as each other, those are probably the funniest ones ever. It started with Howard's hysterical, just slightly exaggerated impression of Sheldon, from the Flash t-shirt to the constant and annoying factoids.
Well, technically, the Supreme Court wouldn't determine a defendant's guilt or innocence in a criminal matter. They could only reverse or revamp a jury's conviction based on a constitutional or statutory issue.
Well, to get him back, Sheldon and Amy showed up at that evening's party dressed up as Howard and Bernadette.
Happy Halloween!
Who wants to see a magic trick? Oh, that's right, no one.
Amy is very funny as Bernadette, and Sheldon throws in a couple of magic and MIT zingers for good measure.
I thought it was clear. I'm being unnecessarily hurtful, but with a sweet voice.
Now, I don't understand what's going on, because I went to MIT.
We're with Stuart on this one. It's definitely a good party.
I don't get invited to a lot of parties. Is this a good one?
Oh, yeah.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Batgirl, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, and Catwoman. When the guys lose a bowling bet, they have to pay up.
I don't know about you, but I feel empowered.
Everyone dressed up as the Flash. They probably should have had a costume meeting.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Make way for the fastest man alive!
Jon Snow. Stewart's Jon Snow costume was pretty good. Too bad it wasn't a dress-up party.
It's not a dress-up party?
No.
Was it ever a dress-up party?
Einstein and Sexy Cop. Thankfully, the costumes are better than Leonard's accent.
Albert Einstein?
Ja, and later she's going to arrest me for going faster than the speed of light.
I thought we said in the car, no accents.
Sorry, officer.
Frodo. Who needs an all-powerful ring when you can get a kiss from a sexy cat?
Why don't you just tell people you're a zebra?
Well, why don't you just tell people you're one of the 7 dwarves?
Because I'm Frodo.
Yes, well, I'm the Doppler effect.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Justice League.
I'm Batman.
In order to win a costume competition at the comic book store's New Year's Eve party, the guys get Zack and Penny to join their Justice League.
All right, let's get this thing over with.
There are few things the guys like more than costume parties and superheroes, and this one has both.
What are you doing?
We're going to be late. I'm pacing nervously.
Okay, so it isn't the most original of group costume ideas, as is evident from all the other Justice Leagues in competition. But even if you agree with Raj that Aquaman sucks, you've got to admit the costumes look great.
Said this before and I'll say it again. Aquaman sucks.
And for that, they won the competition and our list.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.